Hey you guys, Desmond here,
And LaCresha.
and welcome back to the channel. And today we are here to talk about Drag Race Philippines. Mabu
Hi.
hey, and we got our very first acting challenge. And I'm not gonna lie, I was actually somewhat impressed. I'm like, okay, okay. There was a clear bottom too, but overall, I thought it was a good challenge. But before we get into it, just want to remind everyone to like, comment, and subscribe. We are getting so close to our goal of 500 subscribers. So please go ahead and subscribe to the channel. We'll love you forever and always and more and all them other song titles, okay? So, Krisha, what do we think of the episode as a whole?
It was a pretty decent episode.
Oh, hold on. Let me turn you down. You got really loud there for a second.
My bad.
You're good. I was playing music earlier, so my speaker was turned up. Anyway,
Because I forgot to plug in my microphone. I don't know how you were hearing me earlier.
I'm guessing through your computer, I guess, because I can hear. We were having a conversation prior to this, so I heard you.
Right? But I like the aesthetic of the microphone.
Oh yeah, I'm finna say I thought about bringing the little bar thing back, but I'm like I don't feel like putting that thing back together. Plus, it made me mad. That's why I took it down.
How's the camera doing? Because the camera was having some problems last week.
Well, it's a little better this week. We're still having some issues. I need a proper stand for it because if you saw how it was set up, you would understand why it falls so easily. Yeah. So, but overall, I really enjoyed this episode. But let's just go ahead and get into it because there's some things we need to talk about, honey. So,
Let's talk about it.
we pop in right after Matilda's elimination. We come into the workroom. They read the message. Miss J So wipes it down, and the shade begins immediately. They congratulated Dee Dee for winning, and Bernie was like, "Yeah, she was the best in the challenge, but she did not have the best shoes." I'm like, "I know that's right. You better say it. You better say it. She did not have the best shoes." And honestly, I would have gave the win to somebody else because of that. But hey, it is what it is, and it ain't what it ain't. Okay. But I love how they were
It
letting.
is not Drag Race Philippines, Desmond.
It's not. It's not as much as I wish it was. But yes, Drag Race Philippines. So we come into the next workroom. Wait. We come in the next day into the workroom. English, Desmond. So the queens are sitting down there talking. They congratulate Dee Dee again for her win, but also made it very clear that her runway was not up to par. And, you know, what I've said it probably in confessional, but like at this point, it's very clear. There's no use of beating a dead horse. Yeah, her runway was not up to par.
Right.
So now Hannah Beshi was talking about how she feels underestimated. She wants to really shine. She's been so close, and she has been. Her and OV Cunt. And I feel like Mama Powell keep playing in their face, especially OV Cunt, because how in the hell was she safe this week? But we will talk about that in a minute. So we get our room mail from RuPaul. Mama Powell comes in and announces we're doing a mini challenge as always. And it is our favorite one is Puppet Ate because everybody loves puppets. So the queens have to select their puppet. This is who they ended up getting. I just got a little screenshots. We're just going to briefly go over all this. What did we think of this puppet challenge?
It was entertaining.
I was entertained. We're going to talk about one queen I felt like went a little too far in theirs.
Yeah.
So we're just going to keep going till we get there. Boop, boop. Boop, boop. Here we go. So, Dee Dee Marie Holiday had Hanabeshi.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know what was, because they bleeped it out.
Right.
And I'm like, it has to be bad if it was bleeped out of an unedited, like, I don't want to say unedited, but like a version that plays the cuss words. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I'm like, kind of like when a whore got bleeped out for saying something about her grandmother on season 2 of UK. I'm like, what did she say that was so bad that they had to bleep that out? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, whatever she said apparently could risk Hanabeshi's relationship. Right. And could possibly ruin her relationship with their parents or something along that line. Either, I believe she said her parents are just now learning about drag, I think.
Drag, yeah.
Something along that line. So she running her mouth on something she's not supposed to be repeating.
That part.
And wonder why she didn't get the part she wanted. Baby. But yeah, whatever she said, the whole room was like, whoa.
Gagged.
And the fact that Mama Pal, remember, this is just fictional. And I'm like, what the fuck did she say? That they had to bleep it out. Then Mama Pal is that, remember, this is all fictional. And I'm like, what the hell did she say? But that's just some things you don't joke about.
Some things you don't say about people's personal lives.
Yeah. And there's a way to mention it but not mention it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You can make all the alludements that you want. But actually no. I just remember I was just sitting there and I'm like, what? Even watching it back to get the screenshots, I'm like, yeah.
No, I should iron this.
But we find out that the winner of this week's mini challenge is Hanabeshi. Do you agree with this choice?
It was alright.
Hers, I laughed the most at hers, even though she didn't really have an ending to it. So I agree with Hanabeshi winning the mini challenge here. I do. So, Mama Pal then announces that this week will be Drag Race Philippines' first ever acting challenge. And they will be acting in A Promise to You from the Heart, Rivals Till the End of Eternity's Golden Chains, the second installment. I'm like, I lived. I did. I was reading
the longest fluffing.
The longest title for the show, the soap opera. And I'm like, yes, I live. Yeah. But with Hanabeshi winning the mini challenge, not only does she get 20,000 pesos, she also gets to choose the roles for everybody. So they sit down, they discuss their roles, and I feel for the most part, Hanabeshi pretty much gave everybody what they wanted, except for Dee.
Of course.
And I would have done the same thing. Oh, that's the role you want? Matter of fact, I think that's the role I want. And you could be the head on the back of one of the sisters. Yeah. That's what you could be. The ugly head behind Bernie. Yeah. That's what you're going to be. Afterwards, you do see some remorse from Dee Dee, so it's good to see that she did feel bad. But honey, you said it.
Yeah, by that time it was too late.
It was too late. You said what you said.
You said what you said.
And she said, that's why I'm staying away, because I know it could lead to argument. She acknowledged what she did was wrong. So I gotta give her props for that, because some people be like, well, I did no, honey. I'm like that too.
Some people will sit there and try to gaslight you and be like, well, you told me, I thought it was.
And see, that's me. When I've messed up, I'm gonna acknowledge it. I'm like, I know I can't I can't change what I said or what I did, but I'm acknowledging what I did, and I do apologize. Now, granted, she didn't apologize, but she did take accountability for it. She's like, I did that. And
she took accountability, and then the way that they apologized was a little roundabout. at the end.
I didn't even really get screenshots of that. I'm like,
I'm sorry for whoever I may have done wrong. You know what you did.
You finna done wrong with these doors you're finna hit. So we get to the shooting of the acting challenge, and Mama Pal's here with our special guest judge. I love her. And honestly, she was my favorite in the acting challenge. She was my favorite. I'm like, can we give her the win? The first time the guest judge wins the main challenge. Hell, we have Pit Crew winning the mini challenges. So why not? Okay. So, after they go through the rehearsal, we're just going to go straight to the main stage. So, we have Mama Pal here. What did we think of Mama Pal's look this week?
You know what? It's not that bad. I wish the hair was a different color.
Same. Like, I like it. And I wish, this piece that's around her hip, I wish it was, like, over the shoulders as well. Maybe a bit going down the arm. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would love for it to be more elaborate. Because I like it. I like the base of this dress. I would have took that little skeleton situation they were doing and make a full, even if it was like a full corseted moment right there, I would have thought that would have brought it together just a little bit more. But I agree with you. I would have chose maybe a black hair for this.
Yeah, I think black hair would have been really good.
Yeah.
Or something brown.
Yeah. Something dark. Something dark.
Yeah. Like because the hot roots and then the yellow blonde hair with the orangish red dress is not doing it for me.
So, we are joined by Calic Karen, Jiggly Caliente, John Santos, and our special guest judge, Marcel Serrano. So, before we get into it, we have to go over the runway first, of course. So, the category is, can I get an alien? So, LaCresha.
Yes.
Congratulations, you have been casted on Drag Race Philippines Season 2. Don't know how you got there, but congratulations. You get your list, and you see alien. What would you bring as your alien-inspired look?
Captivating Cat kind of did it.
Oh, the Fifth Element look.
The Fifth Element look.
See, I'm a big fan of Doctor Who. So I was thinking of this spider alien that they made, that they had, but it probably would have came off more spider than alien. But she was an alien on the show. I would have came up with some sort of alien that was inspired by Doctor Who. Probably Doctor Who, because Doctor Who their self is an alien.
Technically an alien.
Yeah. So, that would have been so much fun. I don't know. But I would have done something Doctor Who referenced somehow. Maybe one of those potato-looking people. They have some potato-looking people on there. I forget what they name, but they ready to square up with everybody, honey. As soon as you see them, they ready for war. You can look at them the wrong way. They're like, "What's up? What's up? We can go to war right now. Your race versus mine. We will end your race just because you looked at them funny." Live for them. I do. Baby, if on site was on site.
Yeah, that sounds like you.
On site. I love them. I love them, love them. But anyway.
Your favorite word is something about your hands.
Okay, she's hands. That's right.
Yep.
So, up first we have Captivating Races. What did we think of this look here?
Captivating Races. You know what? And the funny thing is like when they said that and I saw her, I said, "Oh, Desmond's little phrase, captivating races." I like the look, and I like the way they pulled it off.
Oh, the look is stunning.
Yes, the look is amazing. That's about all I have to say about it. Yeah, like I said, it would have been something I would have did.
I wish the skin would have been blue in reference to the Fifth Element. But I guess, she wanted to give her own take on it. And it's still nice. It's still nice.
I mean, because it's not the entire Fifth Element It's like more like paying homage to it than trying to actually be it.
Hold on,
And
Krisha. So up next we have Dee Marie Holiday. What did you think of this look here?
It looks unfinished.
That part, I'm like, I wish it would have went all the way down to the ground. Like, I think it would have been more stunning.
Right. They mentioned something about a train that didn't fit in their luggage. And I'm like, I don't know if the train would have made much of a difference, but I do know I wish that dress fit you better.
Yeah. I imagine, they've lost a little weight since being a drag race, so it probably fit when they first got there.
Right.
But yeah, I just wish the fit was better. I do agree with you on that. Up next is OV. What did you think of OV's look here?
This is not my favorite.
Really? Okay.
And I'm pretty sure you're going to tell me I'm like a hater or something.
I'm not going to call you a hater, but I love this look.
Like, I just don't see anything alien about it. They're just a stuffed quilt.
I see the alien. They're quilt people. The way I took it.
Okay.
And
maybe that's I think a little bit of it is one. I was driving to take care of a dog when I was trying to watch this, and so I'm just kind of like, oh, okay. Quilt person. And still don't see alien. But it is what it is.
I'm not gonna call you a hater.
I ain't saying she a hater.
I ain't saying she a hater. Cause you're not a hater.
No, I'm not hating it. Like, it's creative and I appreciate it for what it is. I just don't see alien.
Anyway, up next we have Arizona Brandy. I truly believe this look is why she ended up in that low placement.
I don't like it.
At all. It's giving me very wrestler, like a lucha libre wrestler.
Luchadore.
Yeah, and it's not giving alien, it's giving wrestler.
It's giving, I was trying to be like a Dom C3PO.
Maybe
Dungeon C3PO.
Maybe it's a no for me, and yeah. Up next,
all right, Randy, it's a no for me, dog.
Yeah, it's a no for me, dog. Up next is Hannah Beshi. I thought this was really cute. I wish the leggings was the same color as this, outer alien bit here.
Either the same color or made out of the same material as the chest plate.
Yeah. I wish it was the same material. That's a better way to word what I wanted. I wish it was the same material.
Yeah.
But I do like this from the waist
up.
Because
other than that, they look like a giant cockroach, and I'm here for it.
Yeah, from the waist up, I'm like, okay, I can get jiggy with this. I can get jiggy with this. Here
and play with a potato bug.
Up next is Miss Jade So. Oh,
there was a better way to execute this.
Yeah, it was not my favorite. But yeah, for me, it just seems unfinished.
Yes, very much so.
Like, I like where she was going with it. And I feel like maybe if she would have got this made like in like red or green or purple, you really could have played the alien aspect of it. You know what I'm saying?
Right, because it seems more like a body dysmorphia thing.
And she did mention this is exactly what it was.
Yeah.
I love the message, but I feel like this was the wrong category to try to tell that story.
Put that out there.
Yeah. Oh, but I had to get the face, because the face card never declines, honey. Never declines, and I love the black eyes here.
Mm-hmm.
So up next is motherfucking Bernie, the queen of the damned Bernie. Bernie. I love this with every piece in me.
It's amazing how iconic Aaliyah is, even 20-something years after she's passed.
That part. Especially Queen of the Damned. In my opinion, I didn't like Queen of the Damned growing up, but I'm a scaredy cat. So after watching it, I think I watched it in its full twice. Like I haven't, like if I were to sit down and watch it, it'll be like watching it for the first time. That's how long it's been.
Trust me, I know the feeling because I think I've only watched it twice in my lifetime too, and it's not because I'm scary. It's literally just I just never think about watching it.
Her and that white boy, new.
You liked her and the Asian guy better.
Well, it wasn't a scary movie with her and the Asian guy, so I could be. And plus, the song for that first she don't succeed. I was like, hey, wait a minute. Oh, she didn't even release a song for this.
No, it was Back in One Piece.
Oh, Back in One Piece and Try Again was on that soundtrack.
Okay, but they only did a video for Back in One Piece that was specifically for that.
No, Try Again was for Romeo Must Die. We talking about Romeo Must Die, right?
Right.
Yeah, they made a
Back
video.
in One Piece was for Romeo Must Die.
Yeah, they both were. And I'm finna say, the video, if you watch the Try Again video, they show clips from the movie in it. So, I'm assuming maybe they made both for it. I don't know. Get you back your one piece. Wait,
I don't know who in the world said, let's sacrifice Aaliyah for Beyonce.
Oh my God. I heard that like years ago. I'm like, there are people out there just believe some crazy ass shit. My God.
The conspiracy theories.
Oh, baby, they had me for a hot second too when I was like in high school. Oh, baby, they had the right creepy music playing behind it and the correct pictures. Had me believing all of it, baby.
Oh no! And then don't play "Rock the Boat" backwards.
Oh, well, don't play "Single Ladies" backwards. Oh my God.
Oh my God. Okay, back to Drag Race. Back to Drag Race. That's a whole other video.
Baby, they had me for the longest. They really did.
We can go back. We can go old school, unapologetically honest. With those. Maybe that'll be our Christmas stuff.
I'm finna say, if we ever launch the Patreon, that could be stuff that goes there. Because, my God. Anyway.
We just have no content.
Oh, my God. But, yes. Bernie looks great here. So, they didn't give a full screenshot of all the queens till after the acting challenge. So, we're going to talk about the acting challenge. Then we'll talk about who our favorite runway was, okay?
Okay.
Alright, so it's now time for this long-ass title. So, up first, we'll talk about Hannah Bashi'S. She was the mother who was laying in bed who had amnesia. What did you think of Hannah Bashi'S performance in this challenge?
I think she did pretty decent.
She did a good job.
There were levels. Like, you could tell she'd sit there and she's just like, oh my God, I'm in labor. And then it was like, who are you? What's going on?
I thought she did a really good job. She really played into the silliness of the role.
Right.
And, that's the one thing about Drag Race. Embrace the silliness. Embrace it.
It's an overacting challenge.
And same thing for Ovi Cunt. We can just slide right into her.
Right.
I don't understand how she was safe. After watching this and seeing the runway, I'm like, okay, she's either going to be in the top or she's going to win.
Right.
And neither of those things happened.
No.
Because, baby, she played the hell out of this grandmother role.
Mm-hmm.
It was just so funny. She was fully committed, and she was in pretty much the full thing.
The whole thing.
She's the only character that's been in. She was in damn near every scene. There was a few she wasn't, but she was in the most of them.
Yes. I think she wasn't at the end. Was like literally the only part she wasn't in.
Yeah. And the part where Arizona Brandy's character kidnapped all of them. She wasn't in that scene either. But like I said, she was in most of them. and she was doing a great job. Did a great job. Better than who
Yeah.
they deemed the winner, but we'll talk about that. Up next is Arizona Brandy playing Madam Eva La Quickie.
Even like cookie.
Eva La Quickie. I thought she did a good job. I thought overall her acting was good. I really think her runway was what got her in the bottom
The
this week.
win. Oh, the bot. Yeah.
Yeah, her runway just that Lucha Libre, not cute at all moment that they had. But yeah, her acting was good. Up next is Bernie. I thought Bernie did a really good job here. She played that oh so sweet, innocent girl who has a secret person living on the back of their head.
Right.
What did you think of Bernie here?
You know what? Her acting was actually really good. Like she kept my attention for a good portion of the time.
She really did.
Unlike some other folks who kind of took me out of it.
Up next is Miss Jade So.
Like that person.
She tried though. That was the thing. You could see her trying.
Yeah, you can see her really just trying.
She was trying, but I'm like, sis, you're not getting it. Oh, it hurt it. Because, I love me some Jade So.
It was just like her.
It wasn't
There
even
were
her.
no levels. There were no levels to it. It was really one note. She overacted, but she overacted the overacting.
Yeah, like it just... I wish she would have just relaxed and fell into the role.
Exactly.
You could tell she's thinking way too hard.
She was like, yeah, the character's supposed to be sexy. Okay, then be sexy. Don't be whorish.
Up next is Captivating Races. What do we think of her?
I think they did really good.
I think she did a good job here, honestly. Like, I really, really enjoyed her. And I'm like, okay, she's definitely going to be in the top. I wasn't expecting her to win.
Captivating, I will say, Captivating Cat, Captivating Racist, as you call her, has a really great boob job.
You keep talking about this lady's boobs.
I am
Quit
a titty
looking
woman.
at them.
I am a titty woman. I
Look
cannot
at
help
your own. Look down. Look at your own.
I know, and I, you know what? I would be a big fan of mine if mine just lifted a little bit on the side. But she has really, they're like perfect. Look, leave me and my they them personality alone.
So up next we have Dee Marie Holiday. Now it wasn't the fact that she was bad. It's just it wasn't good. You know what I'm saying? Like we've seen worse. We've seen worse, but like,
especially when you're an inanimate object.
Yeah, and like you really need to be over the top when you're just a floating head or a head behind somebody else's head, and it just didn't really give the over the top energy. It was just very much one note, like we've been seeing with several of them. It was just very one note, and it never.
But when they only had two scenes.
That, and for that I love Hannah Beshi. I'm like, oh, you want one of the main roles? There you go. You got 2 lines now.
You make the best of it.
And of course, we were joined by our special guest judge, who was the winner of this week's mini challenge, maxi challenge. I'm sorry. I love when she went down the line.
And I absolutely loved this.
Same, like when she went down the line
like
and found a
rounded
reason.
it out. She took all the overacting and just kind of brought it back to earth.
And I love
even with her overacting.
Yes. And I love her finding a reason to slap every single one of them.
Right? It's my lines. This is my show.
You slapping
you're in my way. I'm just gonna slap you. No, turn around so I can slap the other one too. You're annoying. You're obnoxious. You're too handsome.
Yes, it was really fun. I love when the guest judges come in and have some sort of role in the challenge, so I thought that was really fun. But that is
the end picture.
That is the very first acting challenge for Drag Race Philippines.
Yes.
Woo, woo, woo! So we have all of the amazing queens here. Who had your favorite look this week?
Bernie.
I agree. Bernie had my favorite look as well.
Like, I loved Captivating Cats, but Bernie just did it for me.
So they called Ovi Cunt safe, which I don't agree. I think Ovi Cunt should have won. Me personally. That was me. Honestly, there's 7 of them. You could have kept them all on the stage at this point. There was no need to save
I don't know.
somebody.
They've been doing that a lot lately.
They've always done, well, not always. There's some seasons where they're like, oh, there's 7 of y'all. We'll keep you up. Then there's some seasons like, oh, there's 7 y'all. We're going to say 2 of y'all are safe. Just keep them all up there. It would not have took, you could have took a little bit of time from that stupid judge deliberation, after they do English.
Yeah.
We could take some time away from the judges just talking to themselves. But anyway, we find out that Captivating Cat is the winner of this week's challenge. Do you agree?
I was okay with it. I said, ooh, Desmond don't like that too much.
No, I really think they should have just gave her the win last week and then gave Ovi Cunt this win. I really think this should have been Ovi Cunt. I felt like she was the star. And she did a great job. And then they're just, oh, you're safe. Safe? Safe?
Maybe they have a different plan for her.
These hands are my plan for them. How about that? So we find out that Dee Marie Holiday and Miss Jade-So are the bottom 2. Do you agree with this bottom 2 placement?
Yeah.
I do too. So they lip sync to I Bring the Beat by RuPaul. I was confused by this at first. I'm like, really? But then I started listening to lyrics as it was going. I'm like, oh, Ru talks about being an alien. It's an alien runway. Okay.
Right.
Okay, I get it. But what did we think of this lip sync?
I don't know. They both should have went home.
That is correct. I never thought I would agree with Captivating, but baby, she said this is about to be the first double sachet, and I'm like, you right. You right.
You're right.
You right. And I love Jade-So. But this just, it wasn't it. And look at everybody's face. Look at Jiggly and Cal and Karen. I guess they were living. But if you look at the right side of the screen, they were like, what the fuck did we just watch? Mama Pal is me in this situation. I'm like, she's like, do I have to choose one of these two? That's what the face looks like. The face is like, do I have to choose one of these two?
And I'm just like, was there like a prompt for Jiggly and the other one to be like, yeah, because the other ones didn't get it. And I don't blame them. Because I sure did watch this and I was like, what are they cheering for?
That part, like, is there something they cut out that we just didn't see?
Exactly.
Because I'm like, it's a no for me, dog. It's a no. So, we find out that Miss Jade-So is the winner of this week's lip sync. Do you agree?
I mean, if I had to pick somebody, honestly, if I had to pick somebody, it wouldn't have been Jade-So, because all Jade-So did was stand in one spot and put some lights on her face and be like,
Well, Dee fell, and she never really came
recovered
back
after that.
I would have sent them both home.
That part.
I would have sent them both onto the house. I would have, and I love me some Jade-So, but I would have sent them both onto the house.
Yes.
I have to agree with Captivating Races. It would have been the first double sachet with me. But then again, it's not Desmond's Drag Race Philippines.
Nope.
So that means we must say goodbye. That means we must say goodbye to Dee Marie Holiday.
Dee.
And yeah, I ain't gonna lie to you, she got me here. when she was saying her goodbye. I'm like, ooh, stop it, Dee Dee.
Yeah, I was tearing up. I was like, why am I crying? I don't understand.
Stop it, Dee Dee. It was just, you know.
You don't remember me. You're gonna love.
But yeah, I'm just sitting there and I'm like, damn it, Dee Dee.
Oh, don't let me go home, because I'm going to do that.
Oh, I'm telling you now, if I ever grace the stage of any form of a drag race and I go home, you remember when Jimbo was eliminated? No, you remember when Pangina was eliminated on UK versus the World? They gonna hear me from outside the building. Y'all gonna hear me. Y'all gonna hear me. Y'all gonna be uncomfortable. Y'all gonna feel terrible for sending this tall, friendly person home.
But then you get to be Miss Congeniality and you get like a couple grand.
You gonna hear me. You gonna hear me in the next episode. They're like, is that Desmond still crying? Yeah.
Did he go home a week ago? Yeah.
But he's back at the hotel now.
We still hear him.
He's back at the hotel and we can still hear him. Just boo-hooing. Boo-hooing. Especially if I know I shouldn't have been in the bottom. Especially if I know. I'm like, oh, y'all playing in my face. Oh, y'all trying to sugarcane me. Oh, y'all are trying to sugarcane me. Ooh-wee. But anyway. So they do their dancing to the moon. And we find out that next week we'll be doing the makeover challenge. You know, I love a good makeover challenge. So I'm super excited to see what they're going to do with the makeover ease here. So that's all we have for today. LaCresha, let's wrap things up. Where can they find you on social media?
You can find me at Cresha McGill. That's CreshaMcGill on all social media.
And you can find me on all social media platforms at Simply Desmond. That's SimplyDesmond. Thank you so much for spending a piece of your day with us. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And we'll see y'all next time. Bye.